guys, I'm back with my products I'm loving right now, I'm going to call this, because to be honest it's a bit late for January favourites, and this pile encompasses things that I've been loving over the last few months really. So yeah, I'm going to get started because I've got lots to do. Bearing in mind I've got Jake here with me. I don't know if you can see him, but he's sitting there and I know he's going to try and annoy me at some point and go and like try and grab things. So yeah, if you see a bit of tabby cat appearing in your post or in front of my face, then you'll know why. Right, the first product is something that I featured on my blog as a palette of the month for January, and it is the VIVO Beige Shimmer palette. Now VIVO, I think they're made by the same people who make Makeup Academy, and you can buy their products in Tesco stores, big ones mainly. My little one doesn't, but my big one does. And he's coming past. Right, and you can also buy these online. I'll link to the website below. I did think they do ship internationally. Let's have a look. Now, basically, I have to apologise for the appearance of this one, but it has been very well used over the last few months. I've used this pretty much 2 or 3 times a week for the last month and a half, 2 months, so it's looking a bit bedraggled. I haven't used the blusher as much, but as you can see, you get a blusher, baked blusher, are actually really, really pigmented. There we go. A little swatch there. It's like a sort of corally pink. So that's the blusher, and that is they're the colours. You can use them wet or dry. Hello. Gonna say hello? Gonna say hello? Yeah. You can use them wet or dry. Again, they're really, really pigmented. There you go, just a swatch next to the blush. And yeah, it's a nice range of sort of beiges, silvers, bronze, golds, creams, ivories, pinks. Basically, because they've got lots of colours swirled into them, you can actually pick the colours out and make different shades from them. And as I say, you can use them wet or dry, which means they're really versatile. This one is the VIVO Beige Shimmer Chocolate Box Palette, but I think they do another 2 as well, and they're all equally nice. And I don't think these are that expensive. I'll give you an idea of the price, and I'll link you to the blog post that I've done on this palette. Next things that I've been loving are these, the rather catchily titled Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. Now basically these are the Clinique Chubby Stick rip-offs, and they're lovely. I'm not sure about the smell and the taste. Quite frankly, it's hideous. It's kind of smells like it's supposed to be minty, and it is quite minty, but there's something else to it, and that's not pleasant really. So that's my one drawback with these, the taste and the smell. But they actually give really nice colour, and they're really quite moisturising. This is the colour Honey. My mum actually bought me this one a while ago. I'll do a swatch for you there. So as you can see, there's a lot of pigmentation there despite the gloss. And I have to say I've really liked these. I've used these a lot. I got this one, as I say, a few months ago from my mum, and I've actually picked this one up last week, which is Darling, Shelby. I'm wearing that at the moment. It's sort of a pinky lilac shade. That's what it looks like. That's the top one there. And I have to say again, it's really nice. If you can get past the smell, I would definitely recommend these as an alternative to the Clinique Chubby Sticks. I've also got something similar from Boots for Christmas from the Ted Baker makeup collection, and they're really nice as well, and they don't have the same smell as these. But yeah, definitely recommend these if you can get past the smell. Right, next thing, another makeup item, and something I was actually sent a little while ago now to review, and it is the Gosh BB Cream Foundation Primer Moisturiser All-in-One. Now, there's been a lot of hype about BB creams. To be fair, it wasn't something I got into because, quite frankly, I tried a couple and they didn't offer enough coverage for me because my skin wasn't that great. But this one does, and I've actually been wearing this one a lot because well, I think A, my skin's been a lot better, and B, it has actually given a lot of coverage. I'll do a quick swatch. The colour I am is 02, which is beige, which is the second lightest colour. That's it there. Yeah, so it's worth trying. I would recommend trying one of these things if you haven't already. I do have the Garnier one. I've just started to use the Garnier one. I'm liking that so far. Obviously, they don't give a matte finish, which if you've got oily skin like me isn't probably ideal, so you do need to powder down on your forehead and nose, and I probably need to do that again. But yeah, I quite like this. I've done a full review of this on my blog, which I'll link below. But yeah, definitely recommend that, and I might purchase that again. Right, now let's think. Right, I'm quickly going to wipe these swatches off with something else, which is one of my favourites for this month. And it is the Primark Beauty Oil Balancing Cleansing Wipes with Tea Tree. 25 wipes, and you get 2 packets of 25 for £1. Yeah, it's a bit hard to believe because these would be any good, but I picked them up as a random purchase, and I have to say I really like them. Now, I don't use wipes all the time, and you shouldn't. Slap wrists if you do. But sometimes when I'm really tired or I'm not feeling well and I just need to sort of freshen up, then I will use a wipe. I also use them for when I'm doing photographs to wipe swatches and things off, and occasionally sort of wipe down my makeup palettes with them just to keep them a bit clean. So yeah, I'll definitely do the VIVO palette after this. But you get 2 packets for £1, and I really thought, oh, they're not going to be very good, but they are. I have slightly sensitized skin, and I've had no problem with these at all. Obviously, I don't use them around my eyes because I wouldn't anything with tea tree anyway, because it would just be too strong. But I thought, but they've actually got some good stuff in when you look. They've got the Melaleuca alternifolia, which is the best type of tea tree that you can actually buy for thingy use. It's also got aloe vera and witch hazel in them. So yeah, I mean, obviously there's parabens and things like that in them, but they're really not bad. And 2 for £1, you can't argue with that. They've also got, I think, a type for normal and sensitive skin, but these are the oil balancing ones which I use. But definitely recommend picking a packet of those up. Right, what's next? Okay, we'll stick with skincare, and we'll move on to something that's had getting a bit of publicity in the blogging community at the moment, and it is this, the Emma Hardie Amazing Face Natural Lift and Sculpt Moringa Cleansing Balm. As you know, and if you've watched my videos for a while, you know I'm a huge Liz Earle devotee. I love Liz Earle cleansing polish, and I really thought nothing could ever better it. But I'd heard a lot about this, and I managed to get a free pot via the What's in My Handbag scheme. Sometimes they give you an opportunity to try a product out. You register with your details and what have you. And if you're lucky enough, they'll pick you a product to send out. It's sort of like a prize draw thing, really, but to give you a chance to try something out. What's in My Handbag is a great site, so I'll link it anyway. But I've been lucky enough to get 2 things from the sort of try me things, and one of them was this. I've been debating whether to buy it or not, but yeah, I'm not always willing to buy things if I don't know what it's like, but especially not things with regards to skincare. But that's what it looks like. It's a balm cleanser. So what you do is you rub this all over your face. I tend to rub it over a dry face, and add a tiny bit of water, and it sort of I was going to say emulsifies, but it sort of goes down to almost a cleansing milk when you put water in it. And believe me, this takes anything off. Your skin is left so soft. The smell is amazing. I'm useless at describing smells, but this reminds me of something, and I can't think what. I can smell maybe a bit of neroli or something in there, but this smells really nice. As I say, this is a sample size pot, but I was actually lucky enough to get an Emma Hardie gift set for Christmas. So I'm going to be moving on to that. Don't get us wrong, I still love my cleansing polish, but this is kind of right up there at the minute. My skin's actually been softer. It seems to have been a lot clearer. I've had less hormonal chin spots. I get spots around my chin and hormonal times, and I've had less of those. So yeah, definitely recommend you try this. Best bet will probably be QVC for a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you can send it back and get your money back. But definitely recommend this. The cloth you get it with a cloth, and the cloth is sort of half muslin, like you would expect from the Liz Earle, but the other side's like a microfiber flannel type, and it's actually really nice. But definitely recommend that. Right, we'll kind of move on to these. How cute are these little Russian doll tweezers? Now, very cute. Would you believe me if I said I got these in Poundland? Yeah, it was a little gift set, like a gift set that had them before Christmas, and it was I think you got a mirror, nail file matchbook, and you got these. Now initially I bought this set for a friend just as a cheapy stocking filler for Christmas, but I couldn't find my tweezers. I've got Tweezermans and I couldn't find them, so I kind of opened the set and thought, oh look, I'll just buy her another one, which is what I did, because these are really good. Now I don't know how well I can see, but the points meet perfectly. They're really heavy duty metal. I don't know what they're made of, but they're actually really good. I'll just randomly hack an eyebrow hair out for you. I can get a head of one. There you go. Perfect. Yes, Louise just hacked into her eyebrows. But they're actually really good. I mean, I don't think they're quite as good as Tweezerman, but I think Tweezermans are about £14 or something at the moment. But these really aren't bad for quick touch-ups, chuck in your bag or your makeup bag. So yeah, definitely have a look. I think it's the Allura brand, and as I say, I think you get a little mirror and maybe a matchbook of nail files. But definitely recommend these. They're really not bad. Right, what next? Something else I was sent way back in the summer, and I was a bit apprehensive when I got this because, yeah, you'll see why. I've been waxing my legs since I was 16, 17, so that's an awful long time to be devoted to one hair removal method. And I was given the chance to try something, and I thought, well, why not? I'll give it a go. And it was this. It's the Philips Satin Soft Epilator. Epilator, yeah, basically loads of tiny little tweezers ripping your hair out. This sounds horrendous, but I'm actually really surprised because this barely hurts. I barely get a tingle with this, which I was really surprised because everyone said it really, really hurts, but it doesn't. There you go. Yeah, I really like this. That's what it does. You turn it on, and it spins. The head spins, and basically rotates and pulls the hairs out as it goes. I don't think this is cheap by any means. I'll put the details below to my blog post I did on it, and basically give you an idea of how much it costs. It also comes with a shaver head, a smaller epilator head for getting to more delicate areas, shall we say. But I have to say, I've really liked using this. It's quicker, and it's good. Ultimately, it'll probably work out cheaper than buying my own leg wax every month like I normally do. As I say, I wax my own legs, and this saves time, and I think it ultimately would save money. So yeah, I really, really like this, and I never thought I would say that, but I do. Right, next thing is also something else I was sent. Now, as you may know, regular viewers to my channel may know, I have ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, and I also, well, I'm under investigation at the moment, but they think I probably have fibromyalgia, and I could also have a form of lupus, which all leads to a lot of muscle pain. Yeah, but it'll come out in the wash, that's what I think. But so I get a lot of pain, and I don't know whether it's the weather. It's been really cold. It's actually snowing at the moment. And yeah, I get a lot of pain, specifically my muscles, the back of my neck and my shoulder blades. Really sort of not even aches, more like stabby aches that really, really hurt. And a PR company were kind enough to send me some products from the Deep Heat range, which I'd actually swear by anyway. But one of the newer products in the collection was the Deep Heat Muscle Rescue Neck and Shoulder Cream with Ease Everyday Muscular Tension with Rosemary and Vanilla fragrance. Now, I have to say, this is actually really good. Right, you basically get there's two ways of applying it. First of all, you get a little sponge, so you can put it on with the sponge, or you can just apply it direct to your hands. It doesn't smell like any of those Deep Heat type creams. It actually smells quite herbal, like the rosemary and vanilla that it promises. You can really smell the rosemary. And yeah, to be honest, I have to be honest and say my mum generally puts this on the back of my shoulders and things because I can't reach, obviously, especially when my arms are hurting, I can't reach. But I have to say this is lovely. It does warm up. It is one of those hot cold products, but it really makes a difference. From I can't sleep because I'm in so much pain to yes, I can still feel the pain, but at least I might be able to actually get comfortable and go to sleep now. So I would thoroughly recommend this. I haven't got much left, and I'm actually going to be repurchasing when this is finished. Final three products, all by Soap and Glory. I got the Soap and Glory Boots gift of the week before Christmas, and I have to say I absolutely love it. The first gift, Salt and Glory gift set I got was about 3 or 4 years ago, and I have to admit I wasn't keen. I thought the smell was a bit strong. But the funny thing is it's really, really grown on me. So the products I'm loving are the Calm One, Calm All, Soap and Glory Stress Battling Softening Bubble Bath with lemon balm, mallow extracts and moisture magnetizing skin conditioners. That's what it looks like. It's quite a gooey one, quite a gooey sticky bath stuff. Hello Jake, that's Jake's tail in front of the camera in case you can't see that. Yeah, so I'm loving that in the bath. I'm using the Clean On Me Creamy Moisture Shower Gel with natural mandarin peel and built-in body lotion. I'm using that in the shower. It's the smell. As I say, it wasn't something that I actually liked, but I'm actually debating whether to get the Soap and Glory perfume now because I'm really liking the smell at the moment. So that's really nice. That's really moisturising. You don't need a moisturiser after that, to be fair, because it is really conditioning on your skin. But seeing as it's winter, I've been using this a lot, which is the Soap and Glory Righteous Butter Softening Shea Butter and Aloe Vera. A body moisturising formula so virtuous that you might swear you're wearing velvet. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of this in the last month. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It does look quite thick, and you do think this is never ever going to go into my skin, but it does. And it smells, it's slightly sweet, it's really hard to describe. It's definitely sweet, there's definitely sweetness in it, but I've really loved using these products at the moment. And I also like the Heal Genius foot cream, and this is one of the body scrubs that came in one of the kits I'm loving as well. But I finally think I really get Soap and Glory for the first time in years. I've got the gift sets, but I've always been, oh, nice, cheap, good value bath sets, but I've never fell in love with them until this year. Never mind. I hope you've enjoyed that quick run through of products I'm loving right now. There's a few more that's probably going to be going into my February list when I've done. I'm sorry for the interruption from said kitty cat. So yeah, from me and from him, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love it if you'd leave me comments and let me know what your favourite products of the month are. Leave me a comment and let me know, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye. It's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing and I can hear a nice green van. That is nuts.